Osaka Kansai International Airport is a spectacular construction located on an artificial island in Osaka Bay. It was opened in 1994 and expanded operation in 2007. As you can imagine, construction was no easy task. Two mountains were flattened to build the island, and according to the Institution of Civil Engineers, at the time of its completion, it was the most expensive civil engineering project to date. Despite some incredible engineering success and proven ability to withstand earthquakes and typhoons, issues were now appearing. Notably, the island is sinking faster than expected, leading to increasing problems with flooding. In the 1960s and 70s, some key events led to the construction of the airport. Firstly, Osaka and Kobe were losing trade and business to Tokyo. Tokyo's second airport, Narita, was proposed as early as 1966 and opened in 1978. Many exporters had to ship cargo to Tokyo rather than use the local airport. The existing airport, Itami, was starting to prove inadequate. Itami Airport is located in a densely populated suburb of Osaka. It was converted for civilian use and expanded from 1954 and soon became a central hub for international airlines. Aviation, of course, has expanded significantly. Since then, there was no room for expansion. Problems with noise and local objections did not help either. By the 1970s, it was already reaching capacity, and it was clear a new airport location was needed. A new airport was to be built in Kobe, but the city of Kobe, however, rejected these plans, and airport planners were forced to look at other locations away from built-up areas that would support large-scale construction and 24 hours operation. In the 1960s, there were objections and protests by both residents and landowners who claimed they were not consulted in the process. Following this claim, a proposal was made to construct an artificial island in Osaka Bay. This would be 4 kilometers long, 2.5 kilometers wide, and 5 kilometers offshore. This proposal was approved, and the construction of the island began in 1987. It took over 3 years and required flattening of 2 local mountains. The airport is made up of 2 islands, each ultimately supporting 1 runway and terminal, measuring 511 hectares and 535 hectares. The terminal is an impressive 1.7 kilometers in length. This makes it one of the longest terminals in the world. Adjustable columns support the terminals. These are designed to compensate for the continuous sinking of the island and be extended by certain metal plates at the base of the columns. The terminal roof is shaped like an airfoil. This is not just an excellent aviation reference. It is designed to promote airflow. As if the island and airport construction was not enough, a connection to the mainland was also needed. A 3.75 kilometer bridge was built, known as the Kansi International Airport Access Bridge. This connects to the mainland at Runkuntao. This is a double-decked bridge carrying 6 lanes of traffic with 2 rail lines below. It was completed by 1994, costing around $1 billion. The second runway opened in August 2009. It is longer than the first runway, measuring 4,000 meters compared to 3,500 meters. The airport opened on September 4, 1994. The early operations, however, was hindered by high price, according to reports by New York Times in 1993, to cover some of the $14 billion construction cost. The government raised rent and landing fee. The landing fee were the highest of any airport in the world. For example, landing fee for a Boeing 747 was set at $10,000 compared to just $2,500 at JFK Airport in New York and $8,500 at Tokyo Narita Airport. As of 2019, Kansi Airport was the busiest in Japan and 30th in Asia. While it may not be the busiest airport, it was placed 10th most popular global airport in Skytrax World Airport Awards in 2020. It also picked up an award for Best Airport Staff and Best Baggage Delivery globally. Since the time of its conception, the issue of the further sinking of Kansi Airport has been a major one. Its foundations are on a thick layer of clay, and predictions vary regarding how much it will sink. The sand drilling method used to strengthen the seafloor would result in further sinking, as the still wet sand compressed under the weight of the airport and aircraft, of course, is nowhere near as significant as the vast mass of stone making up the island. According to the Institution of Civil Engineers, the airport sink rate fell from 50 cm a year in 1994 to 7 cm a year in 2008. A further concern highlighted by Air and Space magazine is the unequal sinking of the island at different rates. For example, a higher sinking rate is being measured at the end of the building. To prevent damages or cracking, the airport's runway were paved with asphalt rather than concrete. Hope you like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos.